Okay, returning now to our Ontario election campaign coverage. And of course, the two seats that were held by the Green Party heading into this election, right here in our part of Ontario. Leader Mike Schreiner and Deputy Leader Ashlyn Clancy kicked off their campaigns today. In fact, we're going to go live now to CTV's Hannah Schmidt from Clancy's downtown Kitchener campaign office, where an event with supporters is just about to get underway. Hannah, looks like the room is beginning to fill up. What can you tell us?
Yeah, that's right, Tony. Supporters are slowly starting to trickle into this campaign headquarters here in Kitchener for what will be the final event of a very busy first day of campaigning for the Ontario Green leader and the deputy leader.
Green, 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 green.
On day one of the campaign, the Green Party is hitting the ground running.
We're running strong campaigns across the province. I mean, obviously, we want to, hold on to the two seats we have right now in Guelph and Kitchener Centre.
Leader Mike Schreiner hoping to keep his seat in Guelph and supporting Deputy Leader Ashlyn Clancy's bid to keep her seat in Kitchener Centre.
I would say consistently, people say to me that the Ontario Greens punch well above our weight, that Ashlyn Clancy and I have an outsized influence in the legislature, and we're going to continue to do that.
Their message that the snap election is an opportunity for change.
We're going to continue to be pushing forward on our strategy to build more homes that people can afford in the communities they love. We're going to ensure that Ontario is not dead last in per capita funding for health care, so we can shore up our hospitals, improve home and community care.
Clancy, who's been an MPP for just over a year, says this campaign is about standing up for voters who feel left behind.
I feel that the rural communities feel abandoned. They're seeing their emergency rooms closed. They're seeing a downloading of costs onto people's property taxes to maintain roads and bridges. We need to support rural municipalities, ensuring that those supports are there.
But can the Greens turn momentum into more seats? One political analyst says smaller parties often struggle in snap elections where bigger parties dominate the narrative.
The opposition parties, and particularly the Greens, are going to be struggling with a lack of resources, a lack of time, and a lack of focus on the environment as an issue. They play a very important role in our legislative process, but I'm afraid that their voices will not be heard during this election campaign.
The economic uncertainty also a factor.
I am worried about what the tariffs are going to do to the Ontario economy. So it's going to be very hard for the Greens, and let's face it, for the Liberals and the NDP to get their message out, given this big heavy hammer of we have to stop Donald Trump and the tariffs.
But Schreiner and Clancy aren't slowing down, knowing every handshake, every debate, and every vote will count.
We've already built the plane and we have the runways, so we get to see it fly. We have an amazing group of volunteers that'll be out and about in the community, listening to voters, seeing what matters to them.
As of tonight, around 80 Green candidates have been nominated across Ontario. Schreiner says that number is expected to climb once the vetting and interview process is completed.